Power is one's ability to affect the behaviour of others to get what one wants. Hard power is coercion. Soft power is attraction. Smart power is the combination of attraction and coercion. And sharp power is misinformation and manipulation. Rome built an empire through hard power and maintained it through soft power. The British Empire was built through hard power and maintained through soft power. Both are examples of power. Hard power has been consistent throughout history. It usually features authoritarian leaders. One such example is Stalin. The USSR created the Comintern and the Warsaw Pact of communist nations. Power struggles cause proxy wars when two superpowers collide and strive for dominance. The Afghanistan War was started when Islamic groups took over the pro-Soviet government and threatened the Islamic parts of the USSR. The US provided Stinger missiles through Pakistan, which allowed the Mujahideen to remove effective Russian helicopters. As the war rained on, Soviet casualties rose while the rebel forces grew, leading to withdrawal in 1989. At this point, the economy was on the verge of collapse due to wasteful spending. Within a couple of years, the Soviet Union fell, showing how hard power does not always triumph. Soft power led to the end of the Berlin Wall. Culture was the dominant reason. Nye says power has become less transferable, less coercive and less tangible. This contributes to the influence over other nations. In 2017, many of the top 10 for soft power were members of the EU. The EU is one of the most successful peace projects in world history. The EU offers incentives only if they meet the criteria. Prospective members must alter their domestic policies and values, highlighting the strength of soft power in modern politics. Germany under Hitler is an example of smart power. They had military might, economic power, and Hitler also had attraction, giving him great influence over others. For example, Austria merged with the German Reich through choice in 1938, Anschluss. Later that year, Sudetenland of Czechoslovakia was annexed in the same way. Military power later took the entire country, exercising the Germans' plans of Lebensraum or living space. This highlights the combination of hard and soft power to achieve political goals. NATO was set up in opposition to the Warsaw Pact. Military power was used to combat the Cuban Missile Crisis. US values and policies were used to undermine communism, inspiring those within the Soviet bloc. The Berlin Wall was destroyed by people who had lost faith in communism, not military force. Hard power can be used to destroy terrorist fighters, but soft power is needed to prevent new fighters from being recruited. For example, the US Army provided military training to local forces in the Middle East. Recently, US power has fallen. Russia had military influence over Georgia in 2008. More recently, Putin influences their government. Culture has merged. All the countries speak Russian and share similar ethnic origins. Their economies are supported by Russia. These examples show how smart power strategy works. Sharp power is manipulation and misinformation. In the 1980s, the KGB seeded the rumour that AIDS was the byproduct of US government experiments. The rumour was started by a letter and spread globally. People believe it to this day. In modern times, China's sharp power is self-censorship. The Chinese government asked academic publishers to censor their databases to exclude sensitive subjects such as Tiananmen massacre. In 2016, Hillary Clinton's emails were leaked, but by who? Russians? A false rumour circulated that her campaign manager had abused children below a pizza restaurant. Pizzagate directly affected her campaign trajectory by swaying public opinion. Sharp power has become more effective since distribution of information has become faster. In answer to the question, it can be seen that power has been used throughout history. Due to the globalised political economy, power has migrated across borders, requiring a more combined and sophisticated approach. Showing how the power categories described have merged, power is always shifting and continues to develop.